Yo, Sexy Red is trash, bro.
Why would you wait till we go hot to say some shit?
Oh shit. Cause she just looks sticky to me.
What's wrong with that?
Like sticky, like if you give her a hug, like it's gonna be that like Velcro.
No, that's dirt.
Yeah, like she just seemed like she's sweating right now, for real.
I hold the mic with my pinky up.
That's why
I don't.
You tripping.
I
get what you.
But you tripping, but like I'm
Niggas like it's everything I do
not.
nuts. Nigga George Washington called, seeking I conquer. Can't be no
He would.
I don't think I hit.
It's only one answer.
Nah, I don't think I hit her, yo.
And that bitch nasty.
Hey yo, she look like 14 bitches on Harvard Road right now.
Ew.
I guess. But you know though, I throw blows, catch bobos, get your bell rung, Quasimotos. If a bitch weak, she can water my grass, cause I don't fuck with no broke hoes. I rip shit, I don't be pressed, do I seem stressed? I got it so close. Barcode is my logo. The trash niggas rappers is garbage. They soft as a pack of the barges. Almost BC just set up the harness. These rappers I don't need a garnish. Give a fuck if you like me, I'm honest. I'ma make your money regardless. My bitch so black she a goddess. My wifey Aphrodite walking around like she high and mighty. Say she ain't met a nigga like me. Am I rolling, bitch? I might be. I ain't never trying to be broke again, cause that's bad for my psyche. Know it was the best when I was 19, but you know I crazy like me. I'm glorious. Background and we gon' fight till we victorious. The death in the eye like damn, that would be glorious. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. Background and we gon' fight till we victorious. Look at death in the eye like damn, that would be glorious. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors. We warriors. Damn right, we warriors.
Yes.
Yes.
Back, baby.
4-4, where you at, short? Blood POV, where you at, short? Yo, what up? This the 6313 podcast. I go by the name Cheatham Got Bars. To my left, as always, we got the man with the plan about the motherfucking hands.
Yes.
JC.
Yes.
And on the boards, we got the most shady Frankie baby. Give it up for everybody. How was everybody weekend? What's going on?
Yeah, baby. And it's episode 16.
Damn, we 16 of them things and that shit went fast, bro.
16 episodes in, you feel
And
me?
we only talked about defense probably 13 of them. That's what's up.
We on your ass again, you feel me?
Hey,
Feeling
yo.
good today.
Fresh off that Sexy Red conversation.
Yeah.
On your way.
Hey, yo, she don't seem sticky to you, yo. Like, she just, hey, yo, I'm sorry, miss. I don't mean no harm, for real. You just seem sticky, for real. Like,
What if she like cleaned it up a little bit? Got a makeover. Sexy Red makeover.
I don't know, yo. She just seemed like you can get another one at the Sunoco.
Understood.
At the closest one.
Yeah, whatever the Sunoco near you,
Well, that's how you seen
you can go
Sunoco.
find a shit. There's a couple of they definitely over east.
It's one up. Matter of fact, it's one on Johnny Cake and Ingleside, I think.
Say less.
Hey, yo, if you live near Getty gas station, she at that one. She at the Getty.
Hey, yo, we got a lot to talk to y'all about this week. You feel me? It's a lot of boxing news. It's fight week. First of all, it's fight week, baby. Canelo versus Berlanga this weekend. Yes. And the UFC Noche for Mexican Independence Day is this weekend. Sean O'Malley versus Marab. And Canelo versus Berlanga this weekend. So it's a lot going down. We got a lot of news and boxing to talk to y'all about. And we're going to talk to y'all a little bit about football, college, and the NFL. But we're going to start with, we got a rematch announced. O'Shaquie Foster versus Robson Conceição 2. They robbed O'Shaquie Foster in the first fight. It's going down again on Top Rank November 2nd. I think it's in New York. You seen the first fight, you?
Yeah, it was a good scrap, for real. I think he won convincingly.
Yeah.
like act like super convincingly. Like I only think Yo won a round for real. So I don't see how they took that from Yo, but it's boxing at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, Yo was just like the constant aggressive coming forward, throwing a lot of punches. So I think they gave it to him just off the strength of that. But it was one of them. It was a boring fight, but O'Shaquie Foster clearly outboxed him.
It was a boxing lesson.
Clearly outlanded him and landed the cleaner, more significant punches. So I might have had Conceição winning maybe 2 rounds at the most, not more than that. And I actually turned the fight off because that was that night. It was hella fights on. You remember that was that night Nate Diaz and Masvidal fought.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, something on Golden Boy. So it was like 3 cards going on at the same time. I switched off. I switched back on O'Shaquie Foster on that crime. I'm like, damn, like what happened? I thought he had the fight in the bag. They robbed that man in broad daylight like that, bro. That shit crazy. And he was the champion. Yeah. So now it's crazy because I love the fact that they giving him the rematch, right? So I want to start there. I love the fact that they giving him the rematch. But it's crazy where he in a position where he got to get something back that he shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
Like right now we should be talking about him unifying 130 or going up to 35 and fighting bigger fights. But now he got to take a backward step to get something that he shouldn't have never lost.
Yeah. I mean, it's boxing. It's boxing. That's why you can't leave it up to the judges. But
yeah.
Even with that being said, I think he won so convincingly that, like, even left up to the judges, bro, y'all bitch asses watched the same fight, my nigga. Like, y'all seen that shit. He ain't lose. He clearly hit him more times than he got hit. So, it is what it is. But, like I said,
Michael.
But like I said, yo, it's boxing for real. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? So,
now it's in French. Just put it on the side.
Who you like in the rematch?
I mean, I'm gonna say O'Shaquie because I can't see, like, he won so convincingly. I feel like if you give him another chance to do it, I think he finish Yo. Like, he ain't got no power or none of that shit for real. But I just think this is second. You already cracked the code the first time. Nigga couldn't fuck with you. They really robbed you. Biggest robbery of the year. And now you get a second chance, bro. Like, he better come with some different shit.
Take more chances, counter punch.
I'm talking about Conceição.
No, I think
you better
O'Shaquie
do some different shit.
I think O'Shaquie Foster gotta do some different shit. And I think he just gotta counter punch more and take more chances. Like I said, I definitely think he won the fight. So I don't think that just because I'm saying it was a boring fight that Yo won. You get what I'm saying? But it was Conceição did look like the aggressor the whole fight. So it's kinda hard to score a fight when one guy is walking another guy down for 12 rounds and you just feeling like he could take O'Shaquie Foster could have took more chances. So I just want to see him take more chances. Don't leave it up to the judges. But yeah, that's November 2nd. I think it's in New York. Like I said though, it's fight week, so we gonna give y'all final predictions for Canelo versus Berlanga and the whole card. So we gonna start with Caleb Plant versus McCombie.
I actually went and watched a bunch of what's his name, McCombie? Yeah, I watched a bunch of your fights. He just a Budweiser guy for real, tough for real. He gonna get the shit beat out of him. He gonna box his fucking mustache off.
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, he gonna turn his MAGA hat around for real. He seemed like he trying Kobe Covington, like trying to play a role.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't gonna work, bro. If anything, you got Caleb Plant upset at you now. He might slap you before the fight. Like, it's no telling with you. Yeah. So I don't know. I think Caleb beat him the fuck up though.
Yeah, I think Caleb beat him, but not stop him though. I think it's gonna be a tougher fight than people expect, and I see it going the distance. But I still got Caleb by unanimous decision. I don't know, yo. Like, Caleb Plant don't got power or nothing like that, but he has shown that when he got motivation and he can put the punches in the right place to put you down. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, hey, yo ain't fought nobody. This a big stage for yo. You get what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about it. The light's gonna be bright for yo. He ain't never been on no shit like this. So he gonna go out that bitch and see Taylor Swift in the audience. You never know how he gonna act. Hell, let me get an ashtray, bro.
Like, showing up for real. But I
At
don't know,
the
yo.
T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, I don't know. I got Caleb Plant doing yo real bad though, for real.
So you saying by stoppage?
Yeah.
I'm saying Caleb Plant.
Cause yo a pressure fighter, yo, the white dude, he just gonna come forward, and that's what Caleb Plant want to do, counter and box, and I think he gonna give him all the opportunities he need to catch him with something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, Cheatham got by knockout. What you got? Late, mid round.
probably 8
round.
Yeah, 8, 9.
8 round knockout. I got a unanimous decision by Caleb Plant. I'm gonna say 9 rounds to 3, but a tough scrap. Then we got Rolly versus I forgot the guy named Rolly fighting.
Manuel James or Yamis. Or
My man.
Hopefully I'm saying it right.
Plan. Frankie. Baby, yeah. So that's the next fight. That's the third fight, the co-feature.
Super lightweight.
Yeah, I want. Oh, that's that fight at 140. I ain't have no idea what this fight was at. What weight this fight was at.
Got
either.
your big dog.
But I want Rolly to win by knockout. You feel me? I hope Rolly win by knockout. So you feel me? Rolly good for the sport.
He really don't have a choice. He really don't have a choice. Honestly, yo, after these last couple fights and seeing how humble Rolly is, like I went from like 100% rooting against him to now I be feeling bad for him now. Cause they like at one point it was like, Rolly, how you feel about this fight? He's like, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna beat this bitch. He's saying all out the world, all this off the wall shit.
Yeah.
And then now they like, Rolly, so how you feel like this fight is gonna go? You're like, well, I think that, cause when you fight like everything, I just like to thank Al Heyman. Like, brush, hey yo, you defeated mentally, my nigga. You losing.
You got knocked the fuck out a couple times, man.
He has no other. If he lose this fight, it is over for yo. Yo gonna be fighting at Martin's West.
Sure.
I don't think so. I think he always gonna be able to get a little prospect nigga to fight him.
You know he did MMA first.
No.
Yeah, he did MMA first. So I'm thinking if he lose, then
Yeah, Rolly, what
it's a whole lot of money to go get in MMA.
Yeah. All right, then the next fight we got. Well, yeah, I don't have a prediction for that fight, but I want Rolly to win by knockout. I always want Rolly to win for real, for real. I fuck with Rolly. But the next fight we got, the worst fight on the card to me, is Landy Law versus Danny Garcia.
Laura been fighting different lately though. He ain't been fighting boring. He actually been beating the shit out of people for real.
I don't think he been beating the shit out of nobody, but he always had a real good left hand, like a sniper left hand.
Yeah.
When he catch you with that motherfucker, he can put you down. But
He like 80 now.
so he could right, and you don't never know how old these Cubans is, bro. But Danny Garcia is not big or active enough for me to make this a good fight. Lava Ray step around him all night, step out the back foot, jab him, check him. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia not going to be busy enough and don't got good enough feet and can't punch while he moving good enough to make this an interesting fight. To me, I got Laura. This fight going to look like Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis, or it's going to look like Shakur versus Oscar Valdez. Either one that you want to pick. You feel me? It's going to look like a nigga that feet stuck in the mud and the other guy walking, dancing around him all night long. You feel me? Laura going to look good on him. I think he going to win 11 rounds to 1.
I mean, and just to play the opposite side of the coin for real. And
Yeah.
and what's the name favor?
You good.
But ayo,
It's like,
ayo, he don't lose to fighters that don't make the fight ugly for him. You get what I'm saying? Like if you can make the fight ugly, then you got a great chance.
right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so Danny Garcia got a habit of liking fights to go pretty.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You get to grabbing him, you get to doing stuff like that. For real, it kind of throw him off his shit. He wanted to go like a standard boxing match.
Or just throwing too many punches for
like, I get my shit off, we pause, you get your shit off, I defend him, we pause.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's exactly how Danny fight.
So that's how he want the fight to go, right? So I ain't quite sure that Laura is gonna make it a grimy, dirty fight. Okay. So in that sense, Like Danny do got a shot. You get what I'm saying? But I think he gonna box his head off. But like with that being said, like Danny Garcia fight great when niggas don't make it an ugly fight.
Yeah. So, but I agree with that. But that was also like you always say like I think I'm a little bit more of a fan of Danny than you is. You get what I'm saying? You always talk like yeah, like I fuck with Danny, but I fuck with Danny at 140. He had some solid ones at 147, but he ain't beat nobody good at 147. So now he kind of skipping 154, going to 160, but this fight at a catch weight for real. But at the same time, Lara is still bigger and just gonna be able to.
He had a couple fights in at 60.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? He just gonna outbox him, bro. The jab, the straight left hand, it's gonna be there all night. So I got Lara by unanimous decision.
Yeah, I can go with that. I can go with the unanimous.
Nice and easy.
And that's for the world middleweight title, WBA.
Yeah, the WBA. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'll be having no faith in Daddy because, like, for one, like I just think for him to fight is like he got power, right? That hook crazy for real, right? At the same time, he still fight kind of soft to me, but he fighting a nigga that fights soft.
Yeah.
So that's kind of catered towards yo for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's alright. I get what you're saying. Like I think this too. It's a soft touch for Danny.
Yeah.
Like Danny in a position where he done invested his money real good, and you know he don't really need to fight no more. Like per se, you get what I'm saying? He don't really need to fight no more. So like this fight is for the middleweight title. It's a chance for him to become 3-division champion.
Right.
But everybody at 154. Is young and might knock his head off right now. Like Virgil, the niggas he really should be fighting. You get what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz and them type of niggas, like that'll be a different kind of fight for Danny. So this a light touch for him.
Right.
But at the same time, stylistically, I just don't see nothing he can do to really make this a good fight.
It's like he's trying to avoid being a gatekeeper. Mm-hmm. He fighting all the niggas that was the shit when he was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All of them niggas.
The young up and coming bulls, the young bulls for real. He ain't fighting none of them.
That's why 147 so dry right now, because all of the gatekeeper, like I think Ugas is the new gatekeeper, and I think one of these young guys that we liking right now is eventually going to become a gatekeeper. Like I think I told you before, I think Barrios a gatekeeper. You feel me? But all of the guys that we know from 147 moved up or retired, and Danny Garcia was one of them guys that like just didn't want to fight the younger guys. You feel me? Just stayed out the way of that. But then the main event, baby, Canelo versus Berlanga. You feel me? I think this shit is going to be entertaining like a motherfucker, bro.
The press conference was. The press conference was entertaining. He said he could see it. He could see it in my eyes. He said fear.
Still with the fear shit.
Fear. Hey yo, because yo, Canelo speaking English is box office TV, bro. Like, hey yo, he whole time yo must have had charisma in Spanish this whole time, because I ain't never looked at yo like a, you know, like a TV, like a media darling. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But he kind of is when he's speaking English.
Yeah. Ooh. This nigga be funny as shit. You feel me? But I think it's gonna be entertaining because I got a little bit more faith in Berlanga than everybody else do. You feel me? I think he a big kid for the weight class. He undefeated. He from New York, so you know how them niggas gonna come to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like with that chip on their shoulder.
Can't say that no more.
Shit like that.
Can't say that no more. Hey yo, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, New York, but y'all boxers be like UK niggas. Like showing up. Like, all right, look at the last couple New York niggas for real. The ones I can think of off the top of my head is Lil B Hop, yo from Brooklyn, Chris Colbert, who else from New York? Who else? T.O. from New York.
Watch your foot.
T.O. from New York.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even him. That nigga looked in the cameras like, do I still got it, B?
What's up, 4-4?
Yeah, 4-4, sure.
And yo, I think them niggas just fight with like they the niggas that can get tempted into a fight. You get what I'm saying? Like they the niggas
like Philly niggas.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? They the niggas that can get tempted into a fight for real. And I think that
Excuse me, bro. You good?
Or yeah, damn, you said Lil B Hop. That just threw me all off.
Cause yo, some of them New York niggas be like, it be like, shit.
441 wanna know what the fuck we talking about. We talking about Berlinga.
Oh yeah. So 4-4. I was saying that I think this fight gonna be more entertaining than people giving it credit for, cause I got more faith in Berlanga than everybody else. I think Shorty gonna come out and let his hands go, and we gonna see what happen from there. You feel me? And Canelo should knock him out, but we gotta go see him do it. You feel me?
If he go out there and let his hands go, he gonna lose.
Yeah, he gonna get knocked
Bad.
out. He gonna get knocked out spectacularly. But that's what you're there for. You get what I'm saying? Like he can't outbox Canelo, bro. He ain't got that in his arsenal.
But that's all he been talking about. Is outboxing him.
He ain't been talking about that. He was saying that it's gonna come down to IQ, meaning I think he got a different false sense of security of what IQ is. He's saying IQ like it's a mental battle. You get what I'm saying? Not meaning I'm going to outbox you. You get what I'm saying? He said he going to knock him out in the 6th round. So I think he going to come out there and let his hands go. I think in the first couple of rounds they both going to be kind of tentative, but crowd start booing or something like that, he going to start letting his hands go, and shit, he going to get caught with something big or he going to land something big.
I think he said he was
entertaining this shit.
I think he said he was going to knock him out in the the 6th round because it's just something to say. I don't think he believed that shit at all. I don't think he believed that shit in the slightest. If anything, yo, I think he, alright, I think it's what he's supposed to be doing. Like, if you in that situation, you is supposed to be trying to convince yourself that you got a chance. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like he's trying to convince himself that he got a chance in this shit. You put out that video doing the machine gun with all the uppercuts and shit like that, and everybody like, oh shit, yo, it's pretty fast. Nigga, you ain't gonna do that. You not gonna get in the ring and do that. You not gonna use speed, my nigga. You ain't did it in 18 fights, my nigga. Like, no, you gonna revert back. You gonna see Canelo over that bitch. You gonna see all the Mexicans waving flags and shit like that. He gonna say something like he gonna say fear, and you gonna feel that shit for real. Like you gonna see Ricky Martin in the crowd for real. Like he gonna instantly be, he instantly gonna be living La Vida Loca for real. Like instantly, like nigga, nah, I don't got it working out good for you.
4-4 said
for real.
I think it's going to be entertaining while it lasts, but if I think it's going to be short, but I could also see Berlanga freezing up in there and trying to survive. Even if he do freeze up, though, I still don't see it going the distance because he don't got them defense survival instincts.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. Great point.
You feel me? I like that analysis because, like, he ain't got the feet and the IQ to stay away from Canelo for 12 rounds, but he could shell up and go. But I don't see him doing that, bro. Like, I really see him going out that bitch, letting his hands go.
Going
you get
out
what I'm
on his
saying?
sword,
Like,
bro.
yeah, I see him going out there doing that, bro. I don't see him going out and just being happy to be there. Like, I don't get that energy from him, and I never did. Like, even before this fight got announced.
Hey yo, maybe in no other fight, right? But in this fight, it is some of that Charlo. You get what I'm saying? Like up until Canelo start turning up on yo in that press conference, start being like, nah, nigga, I don't fuck with you like that for real. Like that's when he started being mean. But at first he was like, yeah, I respect him and da 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 this, that, and the third. And then Canelo like, I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah, 4-4 said I thought Charlo was going to let his hands go too, yo.
Good point. Good point. Yo, them bright lights, bro, and when you looking across from a nigga and the atmosphere is different. Everything is different, bro, about this event.
The air, you could tell the air be thick when you fighting Canelo for real. Like nigga, anxiety be up here, probably be hyperventilating in the corner. Now that make you gassed.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. So
everything be different, bro. The spectacle, but for the most normal thing for you is the fight because the spectacle before the fight is so much different than you used to when you're in a big fight like this. Whether it's like a Canelo or a Floyd or even like a Tank at this point. Like the spectacle leading up to the fight, people asking you the same questions over and over. It's big media. You all over social media. Everything you say blow it up all over social media. You feel me? That the spectacle is what niggas gotta overcome. Like the fight is the most normal part of it to me.
That nigga just was on Cam and Mace. This probably the best time of his life, bro. Like, he ain't never got this much attention. And like how you just said, that's the part that, them days where he gotta go to that interview and he gotta be on this set and now niggas is asking him all these questions, he probably would have been running or something. Training, doing something. You get what I'm saying? So, it ain't just the attention, it's the fact that the attention taking you away from working in the time where you need to be working the most. So, I don't know, yo. I got him getting the dog shit beat down his leg for real. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, he seemed nervous. He seemed like Canelo getting in his head because he a fan of Canelo, and Canelo ain't quite being nice to yo. Like how he been the last couple niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Don't you want to be my friend?
Like, and it seemed like that's what he was trying to do until Canelo started shitting on him a little bit, and the next thing you know, these niggas getting a little hump battle outside the shit, pause for real, whatever the fuck they was doing. But I don't feel like, if that's anybody else, say if Danny Jacobs did that shit, right? I think Berlinga would have been like, fuck is this? Why are you on? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? This weak ass shit y'all doing. But Canelo did it, so he joined in. And now it's like, bro, you ain't even being yourself right now, bro. This ain't even you. So I think Canelo already got him out of character. You get what I'm saying? Got him sounding goofy. And yeah, yo, it's just a matter of time. He nervous already, bro. Like,
his shirt was goofy as shit too. I don't know what the fuck that nigga was thinking.
He nervous already, bro. Nigga called out Caleb Plant in the middle of talking to Canelo.
What?
Yo, you don't think that, like, at that press conference, you don't think that made Canelo be like,
he's not right.
No, nigga, you trying not to talk to me. You get what I'm saying?
He's not right.
Like, oh, now you acting, you putting on a show. Okay. Canelo already seen the chick in his armor already, for real.
Yo, so I don't want to get it fucked up. I got Canelo by stoppage too.
Yeah,
But I got Canelo by like mid rounds, maybe the late rounds. You feel me? Anyway, I'm gonna say between 7 and 9 for real. So I still got Canelo by stoppage, but I just think it's gonna be a better fight than people expect. Like I think that people gonna want to see Berlanga after this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
Yo, young. I mean, even win, lose, or draw, he a young dude.
Yeah.
So it ain't over for yo if he go out and get knocked out in the first round. He a young dude for real. So I'ma still want to see Berlanga fight after this fight. I just don't think this was the fight for yo. Like, niggas should have been like, no, like, no, not him.
Yeah, I told you, but the mandatories, bro, how that shit work. Nigga just pop up one day. You feel me? That's why I'm trying. Like, bro, like, you can become mandatory.
I fuck Berlanga up for real. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
No, not at 168.
I ain't never gonna be 168 for real. He gonna have to come up to my shit for real. I'm never gonna be one.
I'm saying though, we can contact the WBA right now. You feel me? They gonna give you a couple weeks, couple months to train.
Nigga, I come in here at 168. The whole chat gonna be full of prayer emojis. Straight like that. Pray for Cheatham. This nigga going through it for real.
Need it.
Nigga over that bitch 168 for real.
Need it.
Nigga, that'd be 100 pounds.
Ayo, but in the event that he do win, in the event that Berlanga will win, right? Let's just say it's no rematch. Like, who you would like to see him fight now?
If Berlanga win?
Yeah.
If Berlanga win, I'm still gonna think whoever he fight next gonna beat him.
But now I'm saying,
like, I swear, bro. Like, I swear. Like, hey, all right, say Berlanga win. And David Benavidez just be like, because I already said, I think David Benavidez looks small at 75.
Yeah.
So say Berlanga win. David Benavidez decide to spin the block. Bro, he beat the shit out of Berlanga for real.
Yo, what press conference is this where Nello got on the all black with the shades, bro?
Fear.
it might be today. They just had their final
Is
press
it live?
conference today. No, they just had it today. It was earlier today.
That shit crazy. Berlanga
But
got a little wave and this shit now.
So the
too.
final press conference was
Oh, yeah,
today.
he definitely lost. He trying to get cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the final press
He
conference
got waving
was
and
today.
shit.
The weigh-in is Friday, and the fight Saturday night. You feel me? So I like to see if Berlanga was to win. Yeah, I like to see Benavidez, but I always like Berlanga versus Munguia. I think that'd be a good fight.
Hey, yo, honestly, yo, I think niggas, because he got this Canelo fight, niggas put yo in a stratosphere that he ain't gonna be able to keep up with. Like, niggas should have took a Danny Jacobs fight.
I know, I've been saying that. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Gabe Rosado. You remember Gabe Rosado?
Hell yeah.
I think that they both Puerto Rican though. You get what I'm saying? So I think he should have fought Joe or Danny Jacobs from New York. They both from New York. Like, I think I've been saying something about both of them fights. You feel me? But they skipped over them fights, so I started saying Munguia. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see him and Munguia.
Hey yo, I think Derevyanchenko will beat yo.
Big Derv.
I think Derby.
Derv.
Hey yo, but I think that style
ASAP Derv. ASAP Derv.
That styles make fights though, yo. But I think the nigga Mobili, I think Berlanga could beat Mobili.
Hey yo, I just don't. His style seems brute. You get what I'm saying? He just a strong dude putting hands on you, and nigga taught him enough to land every now and then. You get what I'm saying? But far as like being a skilled boxer, bruh, like he not even like up. He's still on like East Baltimore level. Bro, you get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you probably get niggas' hands in the barbershop, bro, but I don't see you beating the best of the best niggas, bro, like at all, at all.
Hey yo, you saying Teofimo training with Canelo?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
It can't hurt.
I like it, yo. I like it a lot because Teofimo, a guy, some guys come in with their fathers, and their fathers wasn't never professional fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And
most them niggas.
And but some people become world champion like that, and they don't never get the real help that they need. I think getting a real trainer is the best thing for Teofimo right now. I think your father should still be in your corner. You get what I'm saying? Co-trainer, assistant trainer, you get what I'm saying? He's still in the corner. It's, you know how it be like when a nigga go to his corner, it be like 2-3 niggas that come out right there. You feel me? Your father can still be one of them, but you still need a professional trainer. You feel me? You still need that professional set of eyes. So I think it's good for Teofimo, and I think his style is what he need to work on is being able to cut off the ring and being able to break down his opponent. Teofimo can't break down his opponent for shit. He be throwing them big wild punches and trying to catch a nigga and be explosive and be exciting and missing. You feel me? Like, not, he don't be getting a counter punch, but like he just be missing a whole bunch of big punches, like big wild ass punches. He need to learn how to break his opponent down. You feel me? I think it's a good fit.
And the clips that they show, and I don't put too much weight in the clips because if I'm a boxer, we put out the clips that I want you to see. Right. So I'm already taking that consideration that they probably doing that. But in the clips that they showed, it had him and Canelo working on like head movement type stuff. They was like going back and forth, throwing like a combination at each other, and Canelo like corrected him like, nah, you do like this, and then you could respond with this and da da da. You get what I'm saying? So I think for like the holes in his game, like how you said, cutting the ring off, just being to be able to walk somebody down and be aggressive and still be defensively responsible. Yeah, that's he in the right place.
Yeah, exactly. Cause Teofimo problem is he try to be like big and brute and strong and like I'm gonna beat the shit out you and I'm gonna catch you with a big knockout punch and knock you out. The whole crowd gonna go crazy. He get caught up into that shit and he don't know how to break you down, touch you, set up punches, feint, all that type of shit matter. You feel me? But I think it's a good fit though with him and Eddie Reno. So I hope he really get with him and stay with him for a couple of fights. Like yo, but did you see like the size difference when they was in?
Yeah, Canelo way wider than yo.
I ain't think so.
No, Frank.
Hey yo, no, Canelo is like, Canelo built like a little running back, bro. He looked like
a little white uncle and shit, bro.
Hey yo, standing when they in the video, like they about the same height,
right?
But Canelo
bigger than him. But I'm saying like they didn't look. To me, that's what I seen when I looked at. I was like, they don't look that too much. Like they don't look too much.
Hey yo,
different in size.
Nah, yo, it's their shoulders. His shoulders ain't like Canelo's shoulders. Canelo's shoulders is like a nigga with shoulders on top of his shoulders for real. Like
double shoulders.
Yeah, like he ain't
head and shoulders above the breast.
You can tell Canelo frame can put on more weight than he potentially could for real. You get what I'm saying? Like he looked more like a receiver.
Well, cause
his legs are so much smaller.
Right.
Got them little bitch legs. I see what you're saying. That nigga do got them little legs though. That little look like somebody uncle, fam. I'm telling you.
Hey yo, Canelo head bigger than his. I can see it from right here, bro. His head bigger than his.
That neck sturdy, no.
Hey yo, he a big guy, bro. Like I'm not. He for one, we splitting heads.
Yeah.
He's not a. Neither of them niggas is big guys. You get what I'm saying? But we talking about niggas that's 168 pounds. He not a big guy. At the same time, standing next to yo, it's like, bro. If I'm picking my running back out of them two niggas. Hey, look at the ginger one. Let me see what's up with Cho for real. Like, give him a couple carries. Let me see how he do with it for real. Because he looked like the one that can tote that shit a little bit more for real. Like the other one seemed like a little scat back for real. Like y'all both play the same position, but he grade dum 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 dum. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. He looked bigger than me for real.
Yeah. So, ayo, so where you think Canelo kind of like rank at? Like if he was to retire now,
All time?
I love that question.
I don't think he in there with them niggas. With them with the names.
top what though? I say top 20.
For sure.
I ain't mad at that. Hey yo, it's just like even with the Mexicans, it's like so many of them. You put them over Oscar? Cause Oscar resume is like retarded, bro.
I feel like Canelo is one of them niggas where his timing might affect his resume.
This is what I think though. I think right now, right? I think if he was to beat David Benavidez, right, and retire, I would put him over Oscar. But if he don't fight David Benavidez, I would.
Even
No
with
ducks,
I think that's
yeah, no ducks.
I think that he had as many big fights as Oscar, bro. He had as many big fights as Oscar.
Fuck no, bro. Like the names on Oscar resume is dumb.
That's
bro.
timing, though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's the
it
weight
ain't
classes
Canelo
that they
fault.
was
He
in.
was
Canelo
born when he was born.
Canelo
I don't
was
think.
going up.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that at all. For real. Like
Yeah.
I think Oscar really like sought. He seeked and destroyed. You
No,
know what I'm
it
saying?
ain't that. It's that Oscar came up in a time where them niggas was already made. Canelo fought the made niggas. You get what I'm saying? Triple G was a made nigga. Demetrius Andrade and Charlo and them niggas was niggas that y'all was trying to make. Triple G was the made niggas. Miguel Cotto, Mosley, Floyd. Canelo fought the made niggas.
But who is the nigga that Oscar didn't fight? Or who is the nigga that Oscar waited too long to fight?
Nobody.
Nobody.
But I'm saying, but who
He ain't avoided.
Yeah, like, my question to you.
All of them niggas though, every big fight that Oscar was in, all of them niggas was names. So his first big fight was Chavez.
That shit was crazy.
Then he got Pernell Whitaker. Them niggas was already names. You get what I'm saying? The niggas that Canelo fought was already names. Canelo fought Mosley. Canelo fought Cotto. Canelo fought Floyd. Canelo fought Triple G. Canelo fought, you get what I'm saying? Bivol. Like, them niggas was already.
Them names
Kovalev.
ain't them names.
That's timing, bro.
That's the weight
Cause look,
class.
I get exactly what he's saying when he like, all right, look, these guys was already notable fighters when he fought them. You get what I'm saying? They already had great careers. At the same time, this nigga really went out his way to go fight people. You get what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Oscar just wanted to smoke at one point.
But that's how Canelo went out of his way when everybody was telling him not to fight Lara and not to fight Trout, and he fought them niggas. Like, y'all niggas not.
They was champions.
But exactly. But he didn't have to fight them niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't his mandatory. He had to make that defense. Like, he went and sought out the smoke. You feel me? Lara went and called him out in Spanish at his press conference. Oh yeah, I want to fight y'all. Oscar like, nah, we want to go. No, I want to fight y'all. You feel me? Lined it up. So when we was a draw,
fought Triple G 3 times, nigga.
You get them? Yeah. So like all of that's
who didn't.
That's what I be saying. Like
that, you feel like he should have.
The
fought,
niggas
bro.
that Canelo didn't fight
It's
is
niggas.
The niggas that Canelo didn't fight is niggas that we're trying to believe is stars, but they're not stars.
But see, look,
you feel me? Oscar fought stars. Canelo fought the stars.
All right, you see how he's saying. The niggas that we wanted him to fight is niggas that we just was trying to force the issue. They wasn't stars, right?
So give me some.
But hold up, hear me out. On the other end, it's like, who is the nigga that we wanted Oscar De La Hoya to fight that he didn't fight? and there isn't an answer.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the answer to that. No, I'm gonna give you the answer to that.
That's too many weight classes.
No, I'm gonna give you the answer to that.
That's too many weight
But before I say that, Oscar, everybody, even when he fought Trinidad, you get what I'm saying? Trinidad was pound for pound. That was a pound for pound fight. You feel me? Both of them was there. You feel me? A lot, like, y'all niggas be acting like Andre and Charlo and them niggas was like big fights like that. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't. You feel me? Them niggas is down a lot of notches from Canelo. I mean, so all of the super fights that Canelo had in front of him, he took every one. You feel me? I'm agreeing with you that right now David Benavidez is the nigga that he need to be fighting.
I think everybody is down a notch. I think if you take Canelo and you sit him next to that Oscar De La Hoya, that Oscar De La Hoya was a way bigger star. Then everybody is less of a star than what they was.
But Oscar was taking L's too, nigga.
I mean, Oscar was losing to legit niggas though. He wasn't losing to nobodies.
I'm talking about you being a made man though. That's the only difference that I'm talking about. Like, these niggas really not made men. You feel me? They champions, but they not made men. Like, yeah, like what's the?
So you don't think part of that is hindsight is 2020? Because at that time, like, well, Chavez and Pernell Whitaker was made for real, but like Shane Mosley and them, wasn't he for Shane Mosley at the time when Shane? I'm not saying Shane Mosley didn't end up being. I'm saying at the time.
At the time, Shane Mosley, they fought at welterweight. Shane Mosley was already considered one of the best lightweights of all time. You get what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. Them niggas had names. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't just regular champions. Like, niggas that he fought that was regular champions was like Ike Corte or Fernando Vargas.
Ike Corte was tough as a bitch.
I know, but he was just a champion. You get what I'm saying? Mosley and them niggas was multiple division champions. They was made men.
Ike Corte beat both the Charlos.
It was super fights. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was super fights. It wasn't. He fought all the niggas that was super fights that was in front of him. He ain't really have to fight nobody that was coming up. Now, a nigga that he could have fought.
But even a nigga like Ike Corte,
right?
Like Ike Corte,
he ain't fight Winky Wright.
Winky Wright bigger.
No, that was 154. All them niggas was at 154. He ain't fight Winky Wright. Mosley fought Winky Wright twice.
Hey yo, but see, look,
Mosley fought him twice.
Winky Wright had like kind of like a different role.
But no, Hopkins fought him.
Yeah, but
Oscar De La Hoya ain't fight Winky Wright.
Hey,
you get what I'm saying?
Like, I can see that not lining up because Winky Wright had like 4 losses early.
Broski. No, cut that out, yo.
Hey, yo, let me finish my. I'm saying, look. Winky Wright had like 4 losses early in his career, right? Yeah. So he didn't get a lot of fights that he was supposed to get because he already had those 4 losses. If you a champion and it's this nigga up and he coming up and he got 4 losses already, you're not even thinking he on your radar, bruh. So it just turned out like, damn, this nigga, because he turned out to actually be good, but I can see why a lot of niggas kind of was like,
so this is why he didn't fight Winky Wright, because like I be saying that it's levels. So like you said, Winky Wright had 4 losses. He had to fight somebody to break through. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He fought Mosley to break through. Then he eventually got a Trinidad fight. Then he eventually got a B-Hop fight. And what I'm saying is, all right, Oscar was the money guy in that time. You feel me? So you're not going to just get an Oscar fight. You feel me? You got to beat somebody. But he started beating niggas and he still ain't get an Oscar fight. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying. That's the nigga that he ain't fight. And I'm not saying that he ducked Winky Wright. I'm just saying that he didn't fight Winky Wright. And we all know that Winky Wright called him out a few times and that fight never happened. So
I can just see that fight though. Like, I can just see that fight not happening though. You get what I'm saying? Because because your career went the way it did, and like, all right, now you here, right? Now you think we on the same level. But I'm really trying to get this Floyd fight. I'm really on my way out, my nigga. I'm trying to get this Pacquiao fight that everybody keep talking about. I'm about to take this Floyd fight for real. And granted, I think what's the name? Yo would have gave him a tougher fight. Winky Wright would have gave him a tougher fight than kind of both of them niggas.
No, Winky Wright was way earlier than that. Winky Wright was at least 5 years before that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it don't like he already was so much higher than Yo. And Yo already on his climb up.
That's how much higher I be trying to tell you Canelo is than Andre and them niggas. That's my whole point. That's the whole reason why
Andre was undefeated though.
That's my whole reason why I just said that. But Andre is the nigga that still gotta break through. you still ain't never fight nobody to break through. You get what I'm saying? You can't just act like you on this level of fighting Canelo when you ain't break through yet.
All right,
yeah,
but would
Canelo,
you agree that there was more stars in boxing back then?
For sure.
in those weight classes, yeah.
In every weight class.
No, because I think that just as many. I think that like Tank, Devin Haney, Shakur, Teofimo, Lomachenko, I think that them niggas is just as hot as those niggas was.
Hey yo, but you a 26-year-old nigga that just pulled out Ike Quarte and just threw his name out there. That nigga is like a third tier. You get what I'm saying? Right. Third tier, like at the time he was tough. Yo, I think he won a belt and all that shit. Ike Quarte was tough as a bitch.
Yeah, that was a fight.
But he not the nigga that you just you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how we just had that conversation about casual fans and hardcore fans. A casual not just gonna be like, yeah, so what about Ike Quarte and Michael Nunn and
no, I mean,
you know, they're not gonna say that.
30,
you get what I'm saying?
37 and 4. You know what I mean?
No, Ike Quarte was tough for real, bro.
Official.
He probably the best African. He probably the best African boxer ever.
Hey yo, but that like off the topic for real. That's what I be saying is different about
Azuma Nelson. I'm geeking. Azuma Nelson is the best African boxer.
You know who Ike fought though?
For a bunch of niggas.
Winky, right?
I mean, yeah, like I mean they were on the same tier. That's a good fight for them.
I'm just saying.
Like that's a good fight for them.
He fought
but like, hey yo, but that's the difference between boxing now and boxing then. Like boxing now, everybody, it's just you a notable name or you nobody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At one point, at boxing then, it was tiers. It's like, all right, well you got your Mike Tysons in them, and then you go down and then you got your Trevor Berbicks in them, and then you go down another tier. You get what I'm saying? Like it's. And all these niggas, like you got your Michael Dukes and all them niggas for real. Like it was tiers of niggas, but we knew all them niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like that's like now it ain't that no more. So it was more stars. Yeah. Not I mean like it was more notable names when Oscar De La Hoya was coming up because boxing was more of a.
Well, yeah, but that was my whole point that you've been used for years. It's like a nigga like Andre. It's not that I'm saying that he didn't deserve a shot. But I don't think that his first big fight should have been Canelo.
Because Andre would have been the man in the 90s. He'd have been the shit in the 90s.
I think when God then made you to be that guy, you gonna be that guy.
Ain't true, yo. Sometimes, hey, yo, because it's a lot less about fighting now. We just had a whole conversation about this shit on the phone, yo. You don't really be popping as a combat sports, like as a fighter. And in any sport, if you a basketball player, you gotta kind of be like brash a little bit. I'm fucking y'all niggas up. I don't care. Niggas love Anthony Edwards for real, but Anthony Edwards kind of asshole for real. Like, hey yo, how you feel about Michael Jordan? Oh, Michael Jordan was the only one of them niggas could play. I'd have bust all their ass. But that confidence is what make him, right? That's what attract people to you. You get what I'm saying? Like the Ja Morants and all that. It's that. All right, yeah. Like now, like. We don't be attracted, like we don't gravitate to no boxer like that, like as many of the boxers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I brought it up because it kind of transitioned to
that. But that speaks to his point. But he just even told you that like Canelo always been the same fighter, but he paid more attention to this nigga press conferences and everything now because he hear him speaking English. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, and
that's part of it.
And he cussing. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so it's
that's part of it.
You're also whipping ass in the chat right now. I'm playing some Canelo highlights. Just getting ready for the fight. You feel me?
Hey yo, like to where's though, that marketability is the part that's missing. Like even Julio Cesar Chavez for real. Like we didn't.
That shit
y'all ain't speak. Y'all ain't speak no English for real. But we knew yo. We ain't give a fuck. Hey yo, we didn't watch the press conferences back then like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a thing. Like so, we was boxing fans without the social media.
On TV.
It was no, it wasn't on TV. But I'm saying like the fact that we still watched the fights. Yeah. We knew about it, all this shit, without all this extra shit. Yeah. For real, like that's pretty much the main difference in boxing. For real, like boxing weird now. For real, like so I can understand how niggas get skipped over and ducked and shit like that because I feel like a lot of boxers today, like that's like say like Lamont Peterson, niggas would have loved Lamont Peterson in the 90s. You get what I'm saying? Even in the 2000s, niggas would have loved Lamont Peterson. You get what I'm saying? To 2020s, it's like, hey nigga, that's just Lamont Like nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, Lamar Peterson was tough. You feel
Tough
me?
as a bitch, for real.
DC boy, very DC boy. He had a brother too. Forgot his brother name.
Lamar Peterson was tough as a motherfucker. But I just think that boxing, like, I don't know. They don't do it, like, they not great at marketing these dudes, for real.
Horrible at marketing. And I think it's we be talking about different reasons about, so we agreeing that marketing is the biggest problem with boxing. You feel me? As far as making them bigger stars. But I don't really think that guys gotta, like, I totally agree with you that the negative image helps sell your image.
That's what I was trying to use in my head.
Yeah, the negative image helps sell your image, but at the same time, I still believe that everybody path not the same, so you don't gotta be that kind of nigga to become a star. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes fans gravitate to the quiet nigga.
Who is that guy today?
Canelo, I feel like. You feel me? Like, but even
No, we just wasn't speaking Spanish. Whole time, them niggas knew he was Conor McGregor in Spanish. Them niggas knew. We just didn't know what he was saying. You get what I'm saying? Like, right now, like in the 2000s, yo, you not famous if it ain't had nothing negative come behind it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying necessarily you gotta go hit somebody in a Ferrari or go smack a bitch or nothing like that. In every case, but it's still on some, like, all right. Say like in the beginning, Adrian Broner wasn't necessarily getting in trouble. He just was cocky as fuck. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
and that brings attention. Yeah. And even if it's bad attention, like, oh, I just want to see this nigga lose. Yeah. That's still attention. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? If you the quiet guy that don't say nothing, you just come do your job. You put your hard hat on and tie your boots up. You go in there and do your job, and then you go home. Like, that don't necessarily equal money in 2024. You get what I'm saying? If that was the case, Terrence Crawford would be the biggest star.
Absolutely.
Because only thing he's doing wrong is being quiet. Like, if he was to come out and be a little bit more
and looking like
braggadocious, see, look, that's kind of why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, say in the 90s, right? Like, and I ain't trying to seem like that old fart. You get what I'm saying? But say in the 90s, that lunch pail mentality he carried would have still made him famous.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
The blue collar.
Yeah.
But it would have made you famous to a different extent. Like, I always, me and Cheatham always had this discussion where I tell you, the most marketable people in any industry that you in is people that can be marketable to the everyday working man, kids, and women. If you can be marketable to all three, is when you are a superstar.
Yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So,
like
a guy like Marvin Hagler is the guy with the lunch pail, like he's saying, with the hard hat on, that go to work every day.
But he looked like that.
Exactly, that's Marvin Hagler. You get what I'm saying? But he was still, to his point, he was still a star.
True.
You get what I'm saying? But he still wasn't as big as a star as Sugar Ray Leonard. You get what I'm saying?
Man, check all the boxes.
Yeah, it's always going to be levels to how big of a star a nigga can be. But I think that tied into like the different countries and shit like that we be talking about. Like, guys like Bivol and Better Biev should be. Don't you know how, like, when Rocky came out, Drago, like, Russians became, like, the big Russian became, like, a thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like one of them niggas could be looked at like that right now, but they not marketed like that.
Yeah, because they don't market the big scary guy no more.
Yeah, but like, Better Biev is a nigga with a 100%, he got 3 belts, unified champion. You feel me? He got a 100% knockout rate. He knocked out everybody he been in the ring with. And
Ivan Drago was supposed to be Jerry Cooney, though.
Another one.
So, all them niggas was based off. Sylvester Stallone was taking all them niggas. Like, Clubber Lang is Joe Frazier. Apollo Creed is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago was Jerry Cooney. Like, they was the top boxers at the time. For he really just... And Rocky is Chuck Wepner.
Yeah.
Show enough, for real. It's not like people think it's Rocky Marciano or something like that, but it's Chuck Wepner. And the crazy thing is that nigga from Philly, Joe Frazier from Philly, you get what I'm saying? Clubber Lang, all that shit. Joe Frazier actually said that the whole Rocky movie was based off him, for real. But Chuck Wepner actually like fought Hulk Hogan, like a wrestler, and all that shit. But yeah, they actually did take that from somebody. So
yeah, but I think that the marketing behind these niggas, like, but I think it's behind the fights that's being made. You feel me? Like, if this fight with Bevo and Better Behave would have been made, I think that either one of these guys would have been a bigger star than they is right now. But I'm glad it's getting made now.
It's because this generation, for real. Like, honestly, like, if you look at boxing back in the day, right? Say George Foreman, he was marketed as the big scary man. You get what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was marketed as the ferocious little scary man, but Evander Holyfield was marketed as the lunch pail. You get what I'm saying? Hard hat, everyday working man, for real. Go to church. You get what I'm saying? But it worked for both of them.
Yeah, it worked for all of them.
It worked for all of them.
But it worked like what
that make me feel like boxing was just more marketable back then. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if this nigga can be himself, and this nigga can be himself, and this nigga can be himself, but everybody still accepted that. Like, on the outside looking in, for real, like, that make me feel like people just like the sport a little bit more. You get what I'm saying?
So I think that it would be more marketable today if the fights was getting made. You get what I'm saying? So, like, how you look at Terrence Crawford, right? I feel like more people will look at Terrence Crawford the way you look at him if he had fought Danny Garcia, or he had fought Mikey Garcia, or Adrian Brown, or like Keith Thurman. You get what I'm saying? Like, if he would have got some of these fights that was the best fights in his division to really showcase his talent on that level, I think he would be respected a little bit different.
So you don't think he ain't asked for a lot of those fights because the climate of the day? Like, say, all right, we know if he had fought Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman or one of them niggas, then got you. Then it would have been.
Oh nah, my fault. That wasn't a signal.
Oh, okay, all right. Like we know that would have been a tough fight, but the casual fans would have looked at that shit like he lost already, like, because they don't know shit.
The casual fans still respect. That's why I'm telling you that the casual fans still do know his resume. The casual, they still know his resume, bro.
Who resume?
Crawford's. You get what I'm saying?
Nah.
And
they know Earl Spence.
Nah.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And they
know Earl Spence's resume because of who he fought. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the fans that's gonna. I still think fans that can argue between them two fighters is still casual fans to an extent. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not even talking about that.
Yeah.
But they don't respect his resume the way that you respect his resume because he didn't get them fights. Right. And I'm saying that he didn't get them fights for a lot of different reasons because he signed to the different promoters at the wrong times. You feel me? But like, it's marketability.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a pin on that because I want to say something about that. But go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your shit.
All right. Well, I was gonna say marketability is subjective.
Okay.
It changed constantly.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like Biggie said, if I was to tell you, hey yo, I got this big fat dark skinned cross-eyed guy, yo, but he can rap for real, you wouldn't have thought that was marketable.
You're crazy.
But this nigga said, fat, black, ugly as ever. However,
now you're marketable.
Now he's marketable. You get what I'm saying? Oh, he fat, black, ugly as a motherfucker, but we gonna make him super fresh and super. You get what I'm saying?
And but he's funny.
If I'd have told you that was gonna be marketable, you wouldn't have thought so at that time, right? But then fast forward. Go from that time to this time. If I was to tell you at that time when you just made Biggie marketable, right? If I'd have told you, yo, I got this nigga with red hair, yo, he wear chains on his jeans and all that other shit, you're gonna be like, nah, that shit not gonna work. It's not marketable. But today it is. Marketability changes. You get what I'm saying? But like, what I was getting to with that in boxing, like back then, yourself was marketable. If you just a mean guy that don't want to talk to the press, they sold you off that. We got the meanest nigga ever in boxing history. If you was the smiling, grinning nigga that won't come down to the ring, pumping your fist, and they marketed you off that. Like, that's Sugar Ray Leonard. He was the smiling, all them white people safe around him. You get what I'm saying? They market him as that. Now you only can be one thing now. You either going you gotta be the rich nigga with the cars and all that other shit, and you had to have beat a bitch up a time or two for real. Else niggas don't want to see you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is for real. Like,
all right, I got a question.
It's multi-layered, and you with the shit. So follow me, JC. What excuse does Zapata have now? That's the caption. He already. William Zapata, the #1 contender for all 4 sanctioning bodies, a fan favorite fighting style. He was ordered to fight Shakur, and I recall Oscar and his boys dancing around the topic and talking about he can't fight due to having a baby and yada yada. But it's been announced he's now fighting Tevin Farmer not too long after Shakur fights Cordina, and not seeing enough people talk about what happened. Or am I too much of a casual and don't see the potential Tevin Farmer fight as being a better fight?
No, it's not a better fight at all. And the Shakur fight just got called off because of Shakur hand injury. But Zapata and Golden Boy is full of shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it come down to. He is #1 in all the sanctioning bodies, but the WBC the only ones that mandated the fight. So he got mandated to fight Shakur. But in him, a Golden Boy is on the zone and Matchroom is on the zone. So they all had kind of understanding that the fight was going to happen next after Shakur for Joe Cordina. But in my opinion, he should have been fighting Dennis Wawrinka for the WBO so him and Shakur could unify when they fight early next year. But to be fighting Tevin Farmer after Tevin Farmer just lost to Ray Murataya, it's like a pointless ass fight. They was talking about Kambosos before this. It's a whole bunch of pointless fights. It's like, bro, he already to that level, and y'all said that he wasn't going to be fighting because he was having a baby. So y'all said that the nigga wasn't going to be fighting. Now y'all saying that he should be fighting, and he going to be fighting a nigga that's just coming off of a loss. None of it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And these the pointless fights that I be saying that we need to get rid of.
Hey yo, this might be a cherry pick gone wrong though, my nigga. Like,
I see. Hey yo, I fuck around losers.
Hey yo, that might be a cherry pick gone wrong for real. I don't think Tevin Farmer could punch his way out of a wet paper bag with Edward Scissorhands. But at the same time, yo, a slick motherfucker, bro. Like, and he'll give yo a fit. He'll give yo a fit, bro. Like, that ain't just gonna be no. It's hard to hit yo. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to go 12,
Zapata beat the fuck out of him.
Hey yo, he gonna have to go 12 though. Like
Zapata.
For say, I actually like the Tevin Farmer fight for Zapata. I think it's a good fraud check to prepare him for
fraud check.
I don't fuck with
a great
the
term.
Excuses they made. Shout out to fraud check.
Yeah, fraud check is a great term.
So
because
hey,
I'd rather see the Zapata Shakur fight, right? But it's kind of like one of those ones. It's like, all right, well, this a solid test for Zapata. Like I ain't mad at the fight for real. You get what I'm saying? Like
this my whole thing though. Like Zapata already fought Maxie Hughes. He already fought Haystow. He already fought Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz beat Tevin Farmer. Did y'all forget about that? Jojo Diaz beat Tevin Farmer. Zapata beat.
That fight could have went either way.
Zapata beat Jojo Diaz. You get what I'm saying? He's #1. And Dennis Wawrinka is the WBO champion, and he a southpaw too from the Ukraine. I think he fight like Derevyanchenko. You get what I'm saying? But
Big
just
Derv.
a 135 version of Derevyanchenko. But he is southpaw, and I think that'll prepare you for Shakur too. And if you beat Wawrinka, it'll be a unification fight. But Tevin Farmer, I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, y'all just said that the nigga couldn't fight because he was having a baby, and you gonna come back with this?
No, I don't think that's an excuse. Like, it's NBA players who hit the game winner and be like, my son was just born 25 minutes ago, for real, and I was playing for yo. And it's like, damn, nigga, like, all right, bro. But so it really ain't that much of an excuse. That's millions of dollars, for real. Like,
that's a game check.
Hey, yo, honestly, yo, a childbirth is 9 months. A little longer than that, for real. But
no, but the actual birth.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying that when you signed the contract, you knew that it was going to be around that time.
Not necessarily.
You might know it. You ain't know it was going to land on the day.
Yeah, but you knew, right?
But you knew that, like, hey, damn, this shit around the 9 month mark, my nigga. Like, you knew. So You signed the contract, bruh. Like, or you was talking about you led us to believe that we should draw these contracts up. So, nigga, like I don't fuck with his excuse. At the same time, I'm just saying, like, maybe it's just that I'm happy Tevin Farmer getting another shot. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is, because
Shout out TF.
hey yo, cause he one of them Winky Wright type niggas that I'm not saying like, all right, yo, I'm not saying he is as good as Winky Wright historically. I'm saying that he started off slow in his career and ended up making noise towards the end. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he ever gonna be the best nigga, but for him to start off with 2-3 losses for real, and then still be round and actually get better as time went on for real, it's tough. It's admirable.
How y'all feel about this though? Word on the street says Shakur ducked for an easy money fight is what happens. Zepeda told Shakur he can't fight until November, and instead of waiting an extra month, Shakur took the Cordina offer. Now we have to wait. Seems like they'll fight each other if they both get past their next opponent.
Honestly, I think that Zepeda, I would have watched it. I would see it, right? At the same time, that nigga in the same position, bro. You gotta go fight somebody else, and I ain't mad today that you fighting somebody else other than that top tier niggas, because that tier you was just on, you ain't necessarily dominate.
No, he did.
Like,
No.
I mean,
you see, I told you was thinking about the wrongs of you thinking about Jose Zepeda. Zepeda is
No, I was talking about Shakur.
Oh, yeah,
And that's that second.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the fact that like, all right, Zepeda would have been a tough fight for you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I don't think he should have fought the tough fight yet. Like,
Yeah.
that tier of niggas that you was just on,
Yeah.
you didn't necessarily look amazing, bro. So I don't feel like you should move up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I got some.
you stay where you at in that level of niggas for real, and maybe once you dominate, then
you can move up.
yeah, bro. But he ain't dominated nobody in that.
Yeah, he gotta get a knockout. You feel me? Get his name back out.
Real quick, 44 says Zepeda didn't look good against Cabrera when he was moving till he hurt him. To be honest, and styles make fights. I think Tevin Farmer is a bad matchup for Zepeda.
Y'all niggas be
Shut up.
I don't understand how y'all niggas say a nigga don't look
slippery.
good. Listen, Zepeda got like a 3rd or 4th round knockout against Cabrera, and I be trying to tell y'all, sometimes a nigga be all around more talented than his opponent, but you gotta be able to keep him off you for 12 rounds. So you might look good for the first 5 rounds. You might look good for the first 8 rounds. It's a 12-round fight. You get what I'm saying? So if it's pressure versus boxer, we know that the boxer can come out on his back foot jabbing and keeping his distance. You get what I'm saying? From opening bell. But at some point in time when he closed that distance, how you respond is what's going to make the fight. You feel me? And Cabrera didn't have a response, and he got knocked out in like the 3rd or 4th round. I forgot which round it was. It was like the 3rd or 4th round. So that wasn't no close fight. You feel me? Like, he looked good early, but he was supposed to.
I'm just saying, I think Tevin Farmer get your headache for real. I think Tevin Farmer not an easy fight for nobody.
I think he stopped.
He's slippery.
All right, so say.
Hey, yo, have you seen him be stopping? Who stopped him?
Pedraza stopped him.
Tevin Farmer?
Yeah.
I gotta see this nigga Tevin Farmer in the chat, bro. I'm about to queue up the Tevin Farmer highlights, yo.
Hey, yo,
He'll stop Tevin Farmer.
His whole highlights, you could type Tevin Farmer offensive highlights. It's gonna be defensive shit. Like, so I can see why niggas don't be one. He kind of would seem like a boring fighter.
No, I don't think that cause he be like slipping. Like, I don't think that Tevin Farmer is like the type of nigga that we consider be running from a nigga. Like, I think that Tevin Farmer be like slipping punches. But
I'm saying he's slippery.
Yeah, but Tevin Farmer, Zepeda is bigger than him and just active. Like,
Alright, here we go.
Zepeda not Pitbull Cruz. I think that's what y'all thinking.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
think
saying.
Zepeda not Pitbull Cruz, bro. He a southpaw. He big for the weight.
They both
class.
southpaws.
Yeah, but he big for the even and I heard I forgot which one of them niggas said this. Even southpaws not used to fighting southpaws.
That's a point.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
like,
a fact.
Everybody used to fight an orthodox fighter.
Yeah.
So
That's a fact.
like when you fight a Mexican, you're not typically fighting a southpaw Mexican. You feel me? You're not typically fighting a southpaw Mexican.
Or Cuban.
I got something
Yeah.
from
Well,
4-4
No,
when
Cuban
y'all
is
ready.
usually southpaw. Huh?
I
Yeah.
got something from 4-4 when y'all ready.
What's up? Yeah,
right.
4-4. Yeah, 4-4.
He
So
said
short.
watching the fight, he was getting caught. He wasn't able to hit him early. He talking about Cabrera. Cabrera gassed him a little and took a whole bunch of shots. Tevin not going, stand tall and back straight up. And yeah. These Tevin Farmer highlights kind of weak for real.
Hey, yo, I'm trying to tell you, you could type in Tevin Farmer offensive highlights, and it's going to be defensive shit. You could type in Tevin
Put
Farmer
on
knockouts.
Zapata. Put on Zapata.
You want Zapata highlights?
William Zapata highlights.
Say less.
You feel me?
Hey, yo, but, like, you
I
ain't
don't
hear
know
me...
4-4 Tevin Farmer ain't
It's
getting
gonna
no
look like-
love.
no, no,
Hey, yo, hey, Frank,
this
nigga
fight,
ain't
hey, yo.
say Tevin Farmer was physically imposing.
Hey, yo, this
they
fight-
said nigga said he was
He
slippery.
said-
I'm ready to
but
tell you what this fight really look like.
Styles make matchups.
This fight
and
Ray
shit.
looked like David Benavidez versus Demetrius
Okay,
Andre.
Here goes Zapata for the
This
chat.
fight Ray looked like David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andre.
Demetrius Andre nowhere near as good of a defensive fighter as Tevin Farmer.
Why I
Pound
thought
for pound.
Zapata was black?
Zapata, why would that last
why
name
would you
be
think
black?
black?
Because I had a black teacher at Woodlawn named Zapata.
Well, that makes sense for real. Like, all right, well, I'll shut the fuck up
That's
for
some
real. Like,
bullshit.
all right.
4-4 said, I'm not saying Zapata don't stop him. I'm just saying it's not an easy fight.
I don't think Zapata stopped.
Don't worry, I think he
No,
stopped. That's
Zapata
it.
is fucking this nigga.
Look, Zapata gonna whip his ass.
But you-
Oh, fuck this nigga.
Hey, yo, but the term styles make fights that you hear say all the time,
Yeah.
that's what this shit is talking about. Because I can guarantee you, yo not gonna go in there and just put hands
nigga
on
is-
yo because
yes, he is.
it's hard
He's
to
active.
touch him.
I'm telling you, bro. Like Zapata has
It's hard to touch him.
Zapata fought that style. Like who 4-4
Yeah.
talking about in the chat? Cabrera, the nigga that went the distance with Pitbull on the Spencer Crawford card. You feel me? He fought Maxie Hughes. That's another southpaw that be moving around and shit. Like he done fought that style before. You feel me? He stopped all them niggas. He was looking bad in the early. They outboxing him and he stopped them. You feel me? Like he gonna stop him.
This boy nice.
Hey, yo.
I never seen him fight before. This nigga is good.
No, he tough for real. He fight like the rest of them Eastern European niggas for real, like or whatever he is for real, like. But he fight like them niggas. They be kind of stiff, but super active for real. But like
yo said I put my money on. I said I put my money on Farmer. It's 60-40 though.
hey
I
yo,
got 4-4, yo.
I'm not saying Tevin Farmer gonna go out there and beat yo up. I'm saying yo not gonna come out there and beat yo up, beat Farmer up. It's hard to hit yo, bruh. Like you not just gonna go fuck him up, bruh. Like he is so defensively responsible, bruh. If anything, he's too defensive.
All right, y'all want to switch to some other shit?
Yeah.
Cause we got some other shit in the notes. You feel me? I want to get to it. I don't want to leave nothing out. We still got the Colorado Buffaloes, the Ravens, and UFC predictions.
Yo,
Oh my god.
so Colorado, yo, just took a big loss over the weekend. You
Stub
feel
just
me?
turned this shit off.
Second week of the season, they lose to Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yo, and I think that it's a product of a lot of things. Play calling, personnel. You feel me? But,
Coaching?
Yeah,
That's what
coaching.
you're trying to say?
Coaching, yeah, but personnel also. You feel me? I don't think that they can beat any of the good teams at the line of scrimmage, and I think
Said
that's going to be a problem.
Colorado versus Nebraska?
Yeah.
Got you, bro.
Hey yo,
I got to see this.
I'm a barber, right? I ain't trying to make this no long drawn out ass shit for real, like.
You got to cheat?
In order to be a barber, yo, you gotta know your tools.
Yes, sir.
Right. So if you want your hair to cut at a 1.5, I gotta know what a 1.5 is.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I gotta know, like, especially like with blending, I gotta
Tapers
know the
and shit.
progression
With the tapers?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With this shit is about a 2. You get what I'm saying? Start low, work my way up. All right, so you gotta know your tools to be able to get the job done. Right? I feel like these niggas don't quite understand the tools.
You talking about Colorado?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. We watching the highlights in the chat right now.
Yeah, I don't think they quite understand the tools. Them or the Ravens. I felt like it kind of was the same thing. Like, I don't want, like it was bad coaching. You get what I'm saying? It was bad coaching.
Oh my God.
I think in a way, like,
You said 3 and
Alright.
out early, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
bro, and like it was a game. That shit looked good, but that it ain't no substance behind it. And when you can't,
Abandon the run game.
Yeah.
And, like, as a defense, you making it easier.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they not running this shit, bruh. Let's drop. As a linebacker, I'm not even taking my read step no more. I'm going back. Because y'all not running it. You get what I'm saying? I know y'all not running it, for real.
yo,
Like,
I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, bro, like, before I came, I was just watching Dwight Freeney highlights before I came to this bitch. Like, I just be watching anything sometimes. Like, I'm a real historian.
as a
when it
D
comes to
lineman,
sports, bro.
we just
Like,
pinning our ears back.
yeah, but so I say that.
Like, damn, nigga. All right. Then when that 5 yards come, you get what I'm saying? You might get your shit off for real. We stop this bitch.
Down because, like, when you get down 7-0, you get down 10-0, and you in a drive, and it's 1st and 10. All right, you call a pass play. That should have been a run play. All right, now let's just say it's 2nd and 7. You call another pass play. Like, call a run play, bro. Like, run it.
And then
Don't be scared to run it 2 times in a row, because you got a good quarterback. You got good receivers on the outside that could convert on 3rd down, maybe, if they need to. But don't be scared to run it 2 times in a row, because you're going to get full progression. You can stay ahead of the chains. When you can stay ahead of the chains, not to cut you off, bro. But when you can stay ahead of the chains, meaning when you can get the 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah.
That's the whole game. If you seen the Patriots play all throughout the 2000s, they always tried to get the 3rd and manageable. So when you get the 3rd and manageable, your whole playbook is available to you. So if it's 3rd and 5, if it's 3rd and 4, these niggas might run the ball. These niggas might throw a short pass. They might throw a play action. They might throw an intermediate. They might throw a deep.
Open.
The whole playbook is available. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you keeping the defense off balance. That's the whole thing that you run that bitch at you every play.
Nigga. Like, nah, nigga. Like, yo, I really be trying not to think this shit fixed, yo. But the shit that be happening don't even be football shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, this is dumb on every level of football.
Yeah.
You got this big ass 250-pound running back, and you got this 300-pound fullback, and y'all just move this nigga that nobody follow. This nigga 380 pounds, and y'all got him pass protecting and shit like that. Bruh, make his big ass move forward. That's what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, run
you got this big motherfucker, that big motherfucker. Like, I don't even feel like yo is as bad as he looked. The nigga Falalala, I don't think he as bad as he looked. I think they not putting him in positions conducive for his success.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, let a nigga do what he good at. Like, the nigga like Bill Belichick, he gonna find the one thing that you good at, and then we going do that. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, bro. I think it's all play calling, yo. You gotta. One thing I don't like that the Ravens be doing is when they line Lamar up under center. I don't think that he should ever line up under center for real. I think that everything should be pistol.
Why is that though? Because I ain't mad at him being under center. I think
I'm gonna tell you
you're
why.
a quarterback. You should had to go under center sometimes.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because every run play, right? No matter what run play that you name, dive, track, counter, sweep, lead, anything that you name, right, can be ran from under center. It can be ran from shotgun. It can be ran from pistol. And what the difference is when you in the pistol is that it makes your quarterback a threat to run every play. So if I'm in the shotgun as a quarterback, I can catch the ball and run immediately. You feel me? So I'm a different threat to run from when I'm under center. If I'm from under center, I gotta get away from the line of scrimmage and then get back, or I gotta play action and boot to be able to run. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying.
So if I'm in shotgun, you feel me? In the pistol, I got Derrick Henry coming straight downhill, but we still running the read off of that. We still reading, we still keeping somebody liable, and you got Lamar Jackson coming off of that. You get what I'm saying? So don't put him under center so much, because you gotta make him get away from the line of scrimmage to get back. And his footwork in the pocket and all of that, that's not what he excel at. You feel me?
Hey, yo, I'm under the belief that every play has its place. You get what I'm saying? And time. So
I don't think that a quarterback shouldn't never go under center. You get what I'm saying? Michael Vick, one of the most running quarterbacks we ever seen.
But
He always was getting them yards from under center, especially at Virginia Tech. He
that's-
getting them was passing plays that he
but if we
took for.
But see, we on this topic. But if we have a different conversation, I tell you that's why a lot of people don't understand how good he was because he not playing in the system. Like he would be way better if he was playing today. Randall Cunningham would be way better if he was playing today. You get what I'm saying? A lot of quarterbacks would be way better if they was playing today. Like where the NFL coaches fucked up is that when they seen the spread systems in college, they tried to get people that was quarterbacks that was winning the Heisman in the spread system and bringing them under center. You feel me? And I'm telling you that some quarterbacks can adapt to that. You feel me? And still be decent. But you're not maximizing your quarterback by putting him under center because he got to get away from the line to get back to the line.
But at the same time, like it's still, like I said, everything has its place. Because if this nigga under center, right? Say y'all niggas run the spread, right? So this nigga under center now. So now, as a defender, I'ma automatically think they run the spread. This nigga under center, they gonna run that bitch. But if you play action out that motherfucker, you got me. You feel what I'm saying? So everything got a place. You gotta know how to do all that shit.
But
So
that's the
you should
same
be.
thing. But that's the same thing. So say, more than likely, all right. So say you got one running back, right? But you under center. You can do the same play, all the running plays that you can do or play action, if you just back him up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And now he catching the ball. But the difference between him catching the ball is that he's a threat to run as soon as he catches the ball.
As soon as he touch the ball, he in the
You get what I'm saying?
backfield. Yeah, I
He's
get
a
exactly
threat
what
to
you're
run
saying.
as soon as he catch the ball. That's the difference. Like when you running the spread. And
I mean, but then, if I run a bootleg, you a threat as soon as you snap the ball. If I just ran a bootleg, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but you can run that from the pistol.
yeah, I get what
You
you're
get
saying.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything that you can run, but all the running schemes like dive, lead,
I'm not saying. All right, look.
all that shit you can still run from the pistol. All that shit you can run from the spread when they're running back beside them.
See, like I'm not opposed to running shit, like having packages.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I used to hate the wing tee. I used to think it was like cheating. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was packages where we ran that shit in goal line. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think everything has a place. We ran power, we ran spread. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I used to think wing T was like, ew, well y'all run that shit. Y'all niggas not even good at football. Y'all
Right.
y'all run that because y'all not good at football.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it has its place. So everything got its place. So I'm not saying that the pistol is something like I'm just saying in the event that we need you to be under center,
Yeah.
bruh, we try and run trips, but under center, like it opens up more options, bruh. So like just be able to do it.
Yeah, I just think it depends on your quarterback. You get what I'm saying? Like if you got a quarterback, like say maybe Joe Burrow, you get what I'm saying? I will put him under center. You feel me? I will put him in the spread. I'll put him in the pistol. But like Lamar Jackson, somebody like that, 95% of his snaps will be shotgun snaps, no matter if it's pistol or spread. 95% of his snaps will definitely be shotgun. Because I will always present him as a threat to run as soon as he touched the ball.
Yeah, see, I think that limits you if everything's shotgun. You get what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like it opened everything up because you can still run out of all that shit for real. At the same time, you still need all that other shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's chess. You got to use everything, my nigga. Like, you got to use all these pieces. So I don't think you should, like, to say a quarterback never should go under center. I just don't believe that, for real. Like, and you a quarterback, so I take your word for it, bro.
No, I'm saying in the event, like, if it's goal line or if it's, you know what I'm saying, something like that, we run the quarterback sneak. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it might be certain packages, but I'm saying that depend on your personnel. Like, I'm a quarterback, but I was a pocket passer, so I'm not trying to run everywhere. You feel me? So I'm comfortable going under center. I'm comfortable doing a 5-step drop, a 7-step drop, a play action. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you shouldn't be at the highest level and not be comfortable doing a 5-step drop or a 7-step drop.
But you gotta think that I came from high school and college running a spread the whole time. You feel me? I ain't never run a pro style offense. You feel me? And now I'm here and you telling me to get under center and I got a fullback and a running. That's not me. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? You're not maximizing my potential by doing this. I might still be able to do it, but you're not maximizing my potential by doing it.
I was
That's all
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
because I seen your college highlights. It seemed like you was
Yeah.
doing the same shit to
Yeah.
me. For real. Like,
Yeah, but
seemed
but
like
that's
you
the
was
thing.
fucking shit up. For real,
Yeah,
bruh.
but see, my favorite quarterback growing up was Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I like Michael Vick and all them niggas, but my favorite quarterback was Peyton Manning. So I embraced them type of things about playing quarterback. You
No,
feel
I
me?
get you.
So, a lot of niggas come up and just as the best athlete on their team, they play quarterback. You feel me? They can throw a little bit, they play quarterback.
Right.
And a nigga might just go to the highest level with that shit. You feel me? Next thing you know, he in college, he win a Heisman. I'm running a spread. Next thing you know, I get to the league, they're telling me to go under center.
Right. I mean, cause that's your. Hey, yo, honestly, yo, like that's your coach's fault. Like that's my problem with. That's my problem with Pop on the football for real. You get a little nigga on your team, he fast for real, he can get around the corner, they make that nigga the cornerback and just run bootlegs and all type of shit for real. You get around the corner. Then you get to the next level, they be like, you don't know how to read defenses. It's like, nigga, I ain't never had to.
Fucking
what I'm
talking
saying?
about defense.
Like-
what is that?
But something simple is taking a snap under center.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be a quarterback that
That don't want to do. Yeah, I
you
get
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's bare minimum,
Bare
bro.
minimum, yeah.
Take the snap, my
Yeah.
nigga.
But, all right,
3-step
so-
drop,
so-
5-step drop. Do that shit.
All right,
you
so
can't. like, damn, nigga. You
So
bring
all
bring me somebody else
So
that
the,
can. Like,
the reason I look at it like this, right, is because when I played for Dunbar, on JV we ran a pro style offense.
Right.
We ran I formation.
hey yo, and this hold up before you even get going. It's not even normal for a JV to run a different offense than the varsity.
Yeah, we
that's
ran a
wild
whole
for real,
different
bro.
offense. You
But
feel
go
me?
ahead.
But yeah,
like, that's
so
wild.
We ran pro style. We ran I formation. And on JV, like, we had the same coaches for years. The same play every first play of the game is pro right nines. You feel me? Everybody go deep. The first play every game. You feel me? We be scoring and all that the first play of the game. But when I went to varsity, we was the first team at Dunbar that was like small. So we ran a spread. You feel me? And I just seen the differences in the two offenses. You get what I'm saying? Like when I could run the pro style offense, but it still was different. Like having to get away from the line and having to take a drop every play. Whereas though you can catch the ball and throw it immediately, or you can catch the ball and run it immediately, and everything is open to you, and you're not right at the line of scrimmage. You get what I'm saying?
I ain't never played quarterback, all right? So I ain't trying to seem like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I.
But
get what you're
it seemed
saying,
like
though.
it seemed like when a nigga get on this drop, right? Say it's a 3-step drop. At the end of that drop, the ball kind of supposed to be coming out your hand already, right? So that read already niggas running slants or some hitches or some quick shit for real, right? But say like 5-step drop, 7-step drop for real. By the time like that seemed like more deeper route. So it seemed like all right, you just said I can get the snap, throw the ball, all that shit.
Right.
But the drop seemed like just getting you away from them, but you still giving time for the play to develop. You get what I'm saying? So it seemed like, all right, if you just like other than the pass rush, if you just working on your footwork for real, like you ain't even supposed to be looking downfield and saying shit, but you ain't. It don't matter. You got to get through your drop because the play ain't developed yet.
Right,
this
so-
is for the play to develop.
Yeah,
you
so
get what I'm
for
saying?
instance, like a route that I never really like throwing is a slant. You feel me? I ain't never really like throwing a slant because if a nigga jump in that window that you don't see, it's game
Real
over.
quick.
You get what I'm saying? So
It's too much to chance, huh?
yeah, but you gotta throw it quick and you gotta throw it on time. You feel me? If you throw it late, you're done. So, the difference is if I'm on the center, I gotta go 1, 2, 3 and let it go. You feel me? If I'm in shotgun, I can catch it, read, and let it go.
Right.
You feel me? It's just a difference, like, and you can just see everything in front of you. Like when you come to the line of scrimmage, as a quarterback, when you walk up to the line of scrimmage, if you're under center, a lot of things change. A lot of niggas be bluffing, walking up, acting like they blitzing. The defensive line shifting around, the defensive, the safety shifting, the corners acting like they pressing back and off. You get what I'm saying? A lot of shit can change from when you break the huddle to when you actually get to the line of scrimmage. You feel me? And now you at the line of scrimmage and you can't see everything. how you can see it in the shotgun with everything in front of you.
Nah, I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. It's just though, like, the spread is definitely a place for it. You feel me? And if you got a quarterback that can run a pro style offense, I think you should. And I think it's still, like I said, like Joe Burrow, and I think even like Patrick Mahomes. You get what I'm saying? Like, can take some snaps under center. But I think for the most part, when you got a Lamar Jackson, when you got a Kyler Murray, when you got like these type of quarterbacks that been running spreads all the offense,
It's like all right. Say on the opposite end, right? You're a quarterback that's used to getting it from under center, right? And then now we asking you to go in shotgun and you can't catch. It's like, bruh, hey yo, we might need somebody else, bruh. Like, hey yo, you can't. So hey yo, he right there. You can't catch it. Like, don't that sound crazy?
hey
Like,
yo, I'm not gonna lie, that shit coming hot. Depending on your center. Depending on your center. That shit coming hot.
Oh,
you
that-
feel me?
that motherfucker.
You got so much that you thinking about. I'm telling you, bro. As a quarterback, you got so much that you thinking about, but for the snap, you feel me? And then that nigga just snap that bitch all fast. You feel me? And that shit
You
might be
made-
high.
You
or something.
made the snap count. Like,
Right.
You called it. You said this bitch on 1. So nigga don't get to the 1 until you say it. Like, hot nigga. Like yo, that's crazy.
Hey,
Yo,
I ain't
go.
dropped that. I ain't dropped the snap a whole bunch of times, but like niggas do be snapping that bitch all high or low and throwing the snap, like especially if you throwing a screen. Oh my gosh, bro, and the nigga snap that bitch crazy.
I'm
Fuck the whole shit.
Hey yo, I'm just saying, yo, say you got a quarterback, yo, and then this nigga good at everything from under center, for real. And then you put him in shotgun, you try to put him in a pistol, and this nigga just can't catch to save his life. That's the equivalent of a quarterback that's normally in the shotgun that can't take it from under center. It's like, bruh, so you can't? Like, hey, yo, you right there. The center grade put it in your hands, nigga. Like, you can't? Like, it almost seemed retarded. Like, I don't know if we could say that for real, but it
Yeah.
seemed crazy.
say
So
whatever the
I
fuck
get
you
what
want.
you're saying, but I'm just saying though, it's a different like aspect of how you can read the defense. You feel me?
Yeah.
From under, like you got to get away from the line of scrimmage and taking the drop, making sure your feet on time and all of that. Like that's different for a from a nigga that ain't never did it. He just
Right.
used to being the best athlete on his team playing quarterback.
Right.
You feel me? Nigga ain't used to taking a 7-step drop and going from 1, 2, 3.
Right.
That should be way different time.
That shit wild though, yo. Football changed a lot, bro. Hey, yo, football used to be my favorite sport, yo. Like, boxing always been my shit. I've been watching boxing since a kid. Like, but when I started playing football, it really was like, nah, nigga, I gotta know everything. You get what I'm saying? So, I did the same thing with boxing. When I started playing football, I stopped watching boxing for a long time, for real. I just was mad at it. Like, boxing was boring as shit at one point in time, for real. And then I started feeling like football was fixed. I still do. I just be watching it now.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I ain't say I ain't think it was fixed. I think it's fixed, for real. Go ahead.
I'm with you. WWE.
WWE.
Back to the fight shit, right?
Fight shit.
We got
My
15
name.
minutes left. UFC Noche.
Hold up, I had pulled up the card because I was
I
like,
got
damn,
you
this
already.
is a pretty solid
O'Malley,
card.
we already on the screen share in the chat, big dog. O'Malley versus how you say it?
Damn, Marab. I don't know. His first name Marab.
Okay. All right. You want the whole card, including the women's shit?
Not the
Damn,
whole
got
card. Do the main
prelims,
card because I looked at it. I
everything.
ain't know a lot of the undercard. The
All right,
what's
here we
the name? Do the
go.
main card.
O'Malley versus Marab.
No, start at the bottom joint. Start at the first card on the,
Got
the
it.
first fight on the card.
Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Ode Osborne from Jamaica.
I ain't know them niggas.
They not even betting on him, so I don't feel like that's a
I
bad
ain't
thing.
know them niggas.
Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovics. They betting on them.
I don't know them niggas either.
Okay. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez.
I know Brian Ortega. I know Diego Lopez. I don't know. Brian Ortega cut his hair. He been going through some shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, his shit look crazy.
that's Trey Man for real. Like,
Brian
that's,
Ortega?
Yeah, that's Trey Man for
Love
real.
Trey.
But Hey yo, Brian Ortega, a tough fight for everybody, for real. He a tough fight for everybody. So I would take Brian Ortega, man.
Then we got a women's flyweight title bout. We got Alexa Grasso versus Valentina
Shevchenko. Hey yo, all right. See, look.
You hear this nigga? Yeah, shorty.
Hey, look.
Shevchenko, you feel me?
Hey, yo,
Spell it out. You
Alexa
feel me? Already
Shevchenko.
know.
Hey yo, at one point,
Yeah,
yo.
alright, too.
Hey yo,
From
I
Kazakhstan.
fuck with Valentina, right? Shevchenko, right? Because she fought most of her career at 135.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no 125 division at first. You get what I'm saying? So she fighting everybody bigger than her. And she was beating the fuck out everybody except Nunez. Like she had some tough scraps with Nunez for real. Like Nunez just was like they actually was both boring fights because you could tell they both respected the fuck out of each other. So like she lost to Nunez, but she was beating the fuck out all of them for real, right? So then they get the 125 division, and she get the smoking everything at 125, right? So Alexa Grasso, pretty ass little Mexican boxing shit, right? So she tough, right? But like when she fight Shevchenko, everybody think it's a foregone conclusion. Like she gonna beat up Grasso, pretty ass for real. But Grasso beat her up. So this the rematch. But Shevchenko, I think she lost after that too. So, but this is the rematch of that first fight. So with that being said, I think Valentina might be not done per se, but like I think Grasso Gray beat her up, yo. Her little ass, she box. I'm talking about like her little ass got hands for real. Like she box for real. Like she tough as shit. And Valentina kind of like at one point Valentina seemed like a mercenary. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like she got the guns tattooed on her on a little D'Angelo joints for real. Like she like a tough motherfucker for real. But I think Father Time whoop all our ass for real. So she just had all that. She spent the whole lot of her years that power bar and start off at green and go to yellow and orange and red. Like yeah, she spent a lot of that shit at a weight class that she wasn't necessarily supposed to be in. Kind of like Frankie Edgar. You familiar with Frankie Edgar?
No.
But kind of like Frankie Edgar. Like Frankie Edgar started his career at like 55, right? But he ended his career at like 35. You get what I'm saying? So he was older and still could make the smaller weight. So when he was fighting at 55, it's like he was the champion at 55 too, for real. I think he beat the nigga from Hawaii, for real. The nigga from Hawaii.
Big up Tua?
No, not Tua. He a fucking little guy, for real.
I'm freestyling, nigga.
UFC nigga, for real. I know his name. For real. I just
who's
can't
the
think
fighter
of it
you're
right
talking about that beat him?
now. Frankie Edgar.
Okay.
I know his name, for real. Like you shouldn't even have to look this up, for real. Bald nigga. He wasn't bald. I don't think he was bald at the time though, for real.
What year?
He was fucking shit up in UFC for a long time. He fought from like 35 to like he was trying to fight heavyweight.
I got Gutierrez, Vera, Sanhagen, Munoz, Chan Sang, Holloway, Swanson, Ortega, Rodriguez, Stevens, Aldo, Mendez, Faber, Swanson, BJ Penn.
No, BJ Penn. It was BJ Penn. Yeah.
Shout out BJ Penn. Goofy ass.
Now, I don't even remember where I was going with that, for real, because I was trying to lock in on who he was saying. But I was saying Shevchenko was fighting out of her weight class the majority of her career. So I think that took a lot of years off her. You get what I'm saying? Russia. One of them spots. Yeah, she one of them. So she I think she a little bit past her shit. You get what I'm saying?
And where's Grasso's from? Mexican?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the same thing happened with like Joanna Jacek, for real. Like Joanna Jacek spent a lot of her years. She was she got like one of the most title defenses ever in like women's UFC history. But she spent a lot of that time defending the title against a bunch of people that ain't nobody know. Then she ended up moving up a weight class, started getting the shit beat out of her, for real. So now she ain't really won since then, for real. You get what I'm saying? But
that's Lomachenko.
Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying, but yeah, I got Grasso, for real, like, cause that first fight, it seemed like she just got Valentina number. But what's the next fight on the joint?
only one more fight.
Nah, you said Brian Ortega fight. Grasso, Shevchenko, and
O'Malley and Merab.
Oh yeah,
and it's running the same night as the Canelo fight. What the fuck is TKO and Dana White thinking? Why would you run a fight the same night as a Canelo fight, bro?
I ain't never seen other than Aljo. I ain't never seen, and Aljo ain't wrestled. So I guess, like, you know, wrestlers got to see the opening. You get what I'm saying? To go for the takedowns. So if Aljo ain't take yo down, he trained with Merab. They homeboys. So, like, I would think that Merab would be so relentless, he go and get his takedowns. And ain't like O'Malley a scrub on the ground, but I would give that to Merab, right? But apparently, like, these niggas train together, right? Aljo clearly was the guy, but Merab probably was beating yo up and sparring for real because they always said they wasn't gonna fight each other. That's kind of how Chromie and Cain Velasquez was. But I'ma say that if Aljo ain't see the shot, you get what I'm saying, or ain't see the moment to go for the shot, then I don't think Merab is either. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, Sean might pick yo off the whole fight. You get what I'm saying?
So you going Sean by decision?
He might put him out for real. I mean, I don't know.
I'm going with Merab for the upset.
Merab walk around with his nose broke regularly.
Yes.
I'm going with Merab for the upset.
Yes.
You feel me? But I would like to see, if Sean O'Malley was the winner, I would like to see him move up. Because I don't know who else he'll defend his belt against in that division. You feel me? So I would like to see him move up and fight Max Holloway.
Or
Topuria, the winner. You feel me? The winner of that fight.
He called out Topuria. He called out Topuria over Merab. But I think he called out Topuria over Merab because Merab is going to be relentless with the takedown, for real. Like, it's like wrestlers that's the upper echelon of wrestling, they chain wrestle. So that takedown that you think they shot for, that was just to make you react. But they really about to shoot for a takedown, you gonna react, and then you gonna think you countered it because they gonna shoot for another takedown, but it was really just to land this third attempt. You get what I'm saying? So that be the difference wrestling somebody who's gonna chain wrestle. But I don't think that, for one, Merab's small and he do a great job at keeping distance. So I don't see Merab like getting near yo for real. Like, yo train with Aljo, he already done fought like kind of like a version of yo.
5 minutes.
Oh
Yeah, I think you got O'Malley. I got Merab by the upset. You feel me? If I had some money, I'd put some money on it. You feel me? Because I feel it's an upset in the air somewhere. I just feel like Saturday night, something that we don't expect is gonna happen.
Okay.
Saturday night.
But it won't be Berlanga upsetting Canelo.
No.
Probably not. You feel
No,
me?
not probably not.
Listen,
It's
bro,
not
listen
going to
what
be
I'm saying, though,
Berlanga.
Canelo my favorite fighter, yo.
Yeah.
But Berlanga upsetting Canelo is what would be best for boxing.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
That's what, like, you don't even understand
That's boxing.
how alive boxing would be if Berlanga was to pull his shit off. You feel me? Or even if he was to just make it a tough ass scrap for 12
Hey, yo, I
rounds.
would ride out New York for real, see how they feel about it for real. Like, I would just go out Brooklyn and chill for real. Hey, yo, because it's gonna be, it should be live.
Yeah.
If this nigga beat Canelo, he should go back to Brooklyn. It should be a parade.
It's going to be.
By knockout.
It's gonna
If
be.
he knock him out, it's gonna be a parade in America.
Not even, bro.
He from New York.
I'm telling you, if he go a tough 12 round, like, think about the name that Pitbull made off of fighting Tank. You get what I'm saying? Like, not beating Tank, but just fighting him tough. You feel me? Like, I think that he can make a name for himself, bro, if he just fight him tough for 12 rounds. But I think something unexpected gonna happen. Maybe it might be on one of the undercards. Maybe Danny Garcia might knock Laura out. You know what I'm saying? We never know. But I think something unexpected gonna happen. I think Merab gonna get an upset.
Shout out.
But it's the 6313 podcast, baby. We logging out. I'm JC. This is my man Cheetah.
Yeah.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why?